Welcome back to Wrestling with Ski. We are back. I'm Ski.
Oh, everybody! Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your favorite wrestling podcast and feel the power. What is up?
It's Wrestling
And
with
we're
Ski.
back.
Yes, it is.
That's right.
I rated.
We've got a lot of, okay,
Yeah.
so here's what we're doing. That's what we're focusing on. That's okay.
He's back. And he's yelling. And he's
That's
ready. Right. He's out of his mind, but
Ooh.
He's ready. What? I'm here.
Blow the damn wheels off of it. That's right.
I'm here.
All right. So we missed a lot this week, last week, this week, both
all
weeks,
of it.
Whatever.
Hell, I tried to go back and catch up on Peacock. Said, "You're not watching WrestleMania Backlash." I'm like, "Cool."
So,
let
alone they finally, Daniel Stevens let me know they actually had a pause and rewind and fast forward button, but they just straight up said you and you're not watching it.
It's not there. Like every Backlash ever, like the why is the last one?
He was so crappy.
Like then why is
didn't care?
Like why is the last one that they're showing Edge and Orton from last year? Like go back to WrestleMania space. It's like nope. Like cool. So you guys got your like pay-per-view and I couldn't even watch it if I wanted to. Like what? We are all right. We were right. We called it all. We were right. We were right. We were right.
Pretty much, yeah.
For the most part, we're geniuses. By the way,
but the
surprise. By the way, don't forget what night it is, people.
That's right. NXT rematch. Hope it's going to be good.
Watch out. He's
either one of two things: Balor staying and Karrion Kross is going, or vice versa. Maybe. I don't know. That's
ends in some kind of schmoz.
Yeah.
Because we all like a good schmoz, right?
Yeah, of course we do.
And other people get involved.
Yeah.
And then someone else steals it, and then Kross and Balor both go back up. And Balor finally gets the shot he deserved that he got.
Yeah, that he never lost.
Seth freaking Rollins. There. Yeah. Done. I didn't move my camera back. There we go. When it's back. Mandy's gloriousness. It's back. Yeah. I don't know what they're going to be like that. They think it with, but I just.
Yeah.
Kross, I can see them.
We can talk. We can talk more about that. So surprising.
I'm so excited.
WrestleMania Backlash. The Ricochet and Sheamus match was actually pretty good.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I couldn't. I tried to watch it.
Yeah, it was.
They actually let Ricochet, as you could.
What they got going on right now. At least they're getting him some time because it's well deserved. Not just WrestleMania Backlash, but Raw last week.
I'm just saying,
it was he threw Sheamus's jacket
Sheamus
on.
Is that
impersonation.
Sheamus,
yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Sheamus is talented enough. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me going. What? Don't cut me off. What? I've been waiting to do this for over a week. What? Don't. We're dangerous. But I'm a loaded weapon right now. I'm Joe Biden with the nuclear button. I'm dangerous. I think that could be a great program. And I know Sheamus has the talent to let that be a good program because he can actually do it.
Oh, yeah.
Like that could be gold if they just don't. Like Ricochet with mostly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. He can't do anything with the Lashleys and the Strowmans, but
that's the thing with Sheamus and Ricochet. Doesn't matter who wins, doesn't matter who loses. It's good wrestling.
Yeah, like those two, like they're such good contrasting styles now. Like it's perfect. Like that's a match made in heaven. And Ricochet has the talent. So I don't know why they called him up with Alistair, and yet here we all are still waiting for them to actually get like anything that actually means a damn.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell more today. Want to know why? Because I want to see something worth it. Damn.
So, Raw's Women's Championship match, WrestleMania Backlash. We knew how that was going to go. SmackDown Tag Team Championships, great. Father-son Tag Team Champions. We knew that was going to happen. Glad for it. First time ever.
If anyone deserved
Dominic's feet wet a little bit more with carrying a title.
And if anyone deserved it, though, I mean, Ray for everything he's like
Oh yeah,
through everything he's done, and
yeah,
he can still go out there and do it. It wouldn't be like something stupid like by the time Ted Jr. was there,
yeah,
like like brought like the $1 million man back. It wouldn't have worked because he was so gone for
yeah,
so long. Like this was the one
yeah,
chance they have to do it because Ray can still very easily go.
yeah.
And
Agreed.
I'm glad they did it. Like it would have been like all the other ones, you'd think you'd be like, yeah, that would have been dumb. That would have been dumb. That would
Yeah,
have been dumb. That
yeah.
would have been dumb. That would have been dumb. That really would have
That's
IRS.
like taking Randy Orton and putting him with Bob. And
Like when they had that stuff, like you looked at Bob and Randy did his stuff with Taker. You're like, God.
oh yeah, that
Damn,
Bob
did his thing.
perfectly into that
Yeah,
storyline, but not to wrestle.
Yeah, but you look at him and God, damn, like, he was nowhere near ready to go. Like he had his one like second, because heaven forbid he just him and his cast for 400 years.
Yeah.
Can I just wear one of those? Start clubbing people? Please,
So-
God, by the way, on the TED thing, I don't care if I cut in anything. For the love of God, rumor and innuendo, do not bring the $1 million championship back.
Oh, it's coming back.
Cameron
That's going to be the stupidest thing.
Grimes, don't. But I'll stop watching NXT. And that's the best. Like
Yeah.
What the kid isn't that
You might
talented.
not be doing NXT review tomorrow, or at least
kid-
taking that portion out of it.
The kid isn't that talented. No offense to Cameron Grimes.
But Damian Priest, Miz, Lumberjack match. We knew how that was going to turn out.
Were
Unfortunately,
they-
Miz actually hurt himself.
Were they really zombies?
Scotty Too Hottie was one of them, though.
Zombies? Yeah, he was one of the zombies. Yeah.
He was one of them.
Like they really like. Did they explain why they made them zombies?
It's to promote the Army
I
of the
know,
Dead. movie with
I know,
Baltimore
but
you
like
know.
they could have just gave him like 3 ad spots instead of making zombie lumberjack.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Miz got hurt.
Good.
MCL or ACL. Not sure if it's minor tear. If
that-
it's a minor tear, 3 to 4 months. If it's major, 6 to 9.
Hey,
Hey, first injury ever. Like that's
and he was just bragging about that a month ago.
yeah,
I've never been hurt. I'm always here. Next month.
But he did finish the match. It happened about halfway through. So you got to give the guy credit, man. He toughed it out, finished it out. So that's about the only credit I'm going to give the Miz.
Deployed on it.
There you go.
ACL, MCL, PCL, meniscus, patella, needed a new kneecap. I deployed on it for 10 months and was standing on a gunner's platform getting shit whipped by garbage Iraqi roads. Deal with it. Keep wrestling. Move on. I'm not making nearly that much. Get over yourself.
SmackDown Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Good back and forth. Overall, great match. Give that a solid.
It should have been.
Solid A.
It should have been.
Could have been
Bayley's
a little bit
got the
longer.
talent.
Didn't the finish was okay, the whole hair using the hair braid thing, but it's getting one over on the bad guy.
And I mean Bayley can pull it off.
Oh yeah.
And no one actually like when she God damn right she lost. But she'll put on a hell of a match and everyone's okay when she loses.
Yeah. And a crazy thing, a couple theories, a couple articles I read. Supposedly rumor mill has it a hair versus hair match.
Austin isn't one of those theories, is he?
No.
Thank God.
No. But I don't know. Would they actually let Bayley shave her hair? Or would they cut Bianca's hair because we know it's not her full hair? It's an extension.
And then she'll come back with
so maybe,
4-foot extensions
maybe
anyway.
Bianca gets her hair cut and we just not like necessarily a whole repackaging, but something to keep it fresh down the line because they could build that for SummerSlam a couple more months. I mean, you know what I mean? Like they could build towards that.
I just always hate hair versus hair. I always hate hair versus hair. Like they could do something else with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I don't know. It was just a rumor.
It is something. Like I won't take that away from them, but like those, like the only one that meant anything really was Vince and Trump.
Yeah.
Like that was like Battle of the Billionaires. What Donald ain't shaving that thing. But that thing hasn't moved in like 20 years. He ain't cutting that thing. Yeah. And otherwise, like Kurt Angle, it's like, and he walked around bald after that for a million years. Like it really actually meant nothing.
Yeah.
Like they pulled the wig thing off for like a month. And who was it? Taker that ripped the thing. And there was Kurt running around like he was bald trying. It lasted 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. I'm just over hair versus hair things. Hopefully they go something else just because just leave Serena, just let Serena be the one to like shave her head. Let just
Yeah.
She's a great wrestler, and I think she is the
Yeah.
world champion wherever the hell she is right now, right?
Somewhere.
Serena Deeb is the champion wherever she is because she's talented enough, but they stuck her in with Punk as well. The usual, we don't know what the hell to do with you. And we had to turn Gallows from Festus
to something. Pretty good impersonation. You do that often?
Nope. I just know how to look like I have one brain cell.
All right. So then that we can skip the WWE Championship match. That was typical stuff. Let me tell you about the Universal title match.
You're saying Lashley won.
That was, yeah, Lashley won. Who cares? He still sucks in the mic. But Universal Championship, that
don't be that nice to him.
That kept me on the edge of my seat. So much because when you were FaceTiming me before I got angry, because I was angry that Cesaro didn't win. If you can hold me like that on the edge of my seat, and I have some kind of hope that Cesaro would win, even though I knew he wasn't going to win, it was that feeling like, you want to just, and great freaking
we all
match.
We all know he wasn't going
to out of the way.
We all knew he wasn't going to get his.
Yeah, I know.
I wish he would get. Maybe they
really
could keep building him for the rest of the year, and then next year at Mania he can get his. Yeah, Kofi got his Mania, and no offense, Cesaro's better in the ring than Kofi can do all the crazy stuff.
Yeah,
technically, to me, Cesaro's more intact. Just for that, just technically, like entertainment wise and all that stuff, like Kofi wins, but we all knew the outcome was going to be. I was hoping it was going to be a schmoz or something. Apparently, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then all hell broke loose after, and they all came in and attacked him. But from what I heard, I don't know. I tried to watch it, and Peacock was like, "That's cool. We're not on here." Like, okay,
yeah,
awesome. Didn't want to watch that anyway. You next. What's over the
Raw? So Raw, the usual MVP Bobby Lashley comes out. Drew runs his suck. Raw Tag Team Championships, AJ Styles and Omos. I wasn't impressed. Moving on. The only thing really actually entertaining, obviously, Alexa Bliss, playground scene, awesome. Quick shout out, rest in peace. Larry Steve, her pig passed away today. She was kind of upset about that.
Larry Steve passed
she
away?
Does have a pet. She does have a pet pig. Yeah. Yes, he passed away today. Yeah.
Did she at least turn him into bacon?
Too soon? Isn't it 22.5 years before death becomes a joke? Something like that. I don't know the equation.
Shit, I almost died. I've been making jokes every day. I was making jokes before I even landed in the helicopter. Like I was still getting life flighted making jokes. But he lived forever. She was happy with him.
Yeah. The only good thing out of Raw last week, the usual Randy and Riddle stuff, always fun. Backstage stuff in the ring.
Those two are great together. I hope
the match
actually gives them something real.
Between Orton and Kofi was good. Again, they could really build towards, and what it seems like, especially from last night, not to kind of like double Raw recap, but maybe we see more of a Riddle heel, not like a full heel, but you know how he has been kind of, he pushed Kofi back the other week, and then obviously Riddle, this week. So I don't know, maybe Orton's kind of the devil on the one shoulder, and then you got Riddle going, okay, what do I do?
Personally, I'd like to see whatever the hell that sound like. I'm Satan coming out of the thing. I'd rather that go away. I'd also like to see them like combine, like Orton being his heel, like Riddle doing his thing as him, and the two of them just doing it right, because then they could literally face off against everybody. Like what?
Oh yeah.
The super heel and Orton just punting people's heads off. We got Riddle just using everyone under the sun for like what? He's still like what? What?
So then Angel Garza, Drew Gulak ended with a rose in his mouth. At least it wasn't up his keister. 24/7 championship. Obviously, Akira Tozawa pinned him crawling down the stairs and obviously won again. So Truth will get it back. He'll be like a 64-time champion. I lost count.
Gulak, though, by the way, that's a waste of a talent.
Yeah.
Like that match he had with Daniel, like that proved it right there.
Yeah.
Daniel didn't carry that. He might have been in the match, but you could tell when someone's carrying something. It's kind of like AJ with AJ with everyone but Taker. Taker held his own because, but it was cinematic and AJ and it was perfect for Taker though.
Oh yeah.
With AJ against everyone, I mean, like Gulak, he's got, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
wish that they wouldn't waste Gulak. So like they just fired all those people. Gulak's probably more talented than most of the people they fired.
Yeah.
I mean, which is why he's still there, but like it's a damn shame. Like the thing you posted, like Joe.
Why?
Like you could have fired Gulak because at least Joe was doing something. And then Gulak
Yeah.
could go wherever the hell he wanted, and Joe could keep like.
Yeah. I know. A lot of stupid. Haven't said that word in a while.
That's just
Speaking of
because I went. That's just because I went camping.
Speaking of stupid, women's tag team championship, complete waste of time. Moving on.
Shocker.
Sheamus and Ricochet again, another non-title match, always good. He kind of made fun of Sheamus with his jacket, and that was kind of funny. Sheamus won that one, unfortunately. Mason T-Bar yapping their suck about challenging Bobby Lashley because everyone wants a piece of Lashley, and everyone thinks it's going to be a championship match, which we all know how that is.
Sorry, was that out loud?
Asuka got one over on Flair, still building that. Unfortunately, I'm sure you saw it. I saw it. Hell in a Cell, Flair and Ripley. You know, so we knew that was coming. Typical.
Rhea defended.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So another lumberjack match. Damian Priest and John Morrison. Good match overall. Short, but.
Please let Morrison just go do something finally. Especially, wait, what? Now Miz is gone. Like, look what you did.
Yeah.
You made him the horrible Patsy. You finally, after over a year, waited 10 seconds to try to start showing something to split up and Mrs. Nebula. Now you're going, what the do we do with him? Why? Because we made him an ass for the last year.
Yeah.
14 months, 15 months, however long it's been since the Rumble. That's January last year. So 16 months, you've made him worthless. And then the Miz got hurt. So now you went, oh, look, we're going to slowly break them up. Well, he's gone. Yeah. You got pay him all that money for nothing. I'm sorry. That guy is way more talented than Lashley ever could be. And yet he was literally Mrs. Patsy. Not Patsky, which is my trivia team's name. Patsy.
Yeah. So that brings us to Eva Marie, who cares, and Kofi Kingston pins Bobby Lashley. So that was a good match.
So they're gonna.
Will we get Kofi Mania too?
Probably
not. But
they're gonna sell out Kofi to get mauled by another giant guy. What? He's gonna get mauled, and then suddenly Brock's gonna show up.
But that's it. But that's the nice thing. They actually kind of made Lashley look a little more human instead of just the powerhouse rip them, tear them apart. So it's kind of nice to see that. Okay, so. We know Vince drools all over these big guys, but at least it's something. It's not the same. It's not the same thing every week.
No,
so Vince, at least it was something different.
Vince does this.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, he does that to guys like that.
So
if you get it, you get it. If you're listening to it, well, watch the video. You'll really get it.
Yeah. So that brings us to NXT last week. Graced by Tony Storm and Zoe Stark. Always something good out of them.
Yep.
Always. I mean, especially your love for derrieres. So, I
have
I
have a new appreciation for parts of the anatomy. There you
go. It's always good. It's good. Then lights go out. Frankie Monet, still don't get it. Still don't care. Then we got LDF, demanding stuff, which anything LDF touches is always good. Cameron Grimes and Jake Atlas, who cares? Because you don't care, I don't care. At least Jake Atlas won. So that's a positive thing out of that match.
That's a change of pace.
Yeah. Alexander Wolf versus Killian Dane. Well, that was Alexander's last match. He got fired the next day. So
it's a shame.
Yeah, it really
is. They never really used him though. So actually, it's probably a blessing. He can go back home to the UK and be used ever. Yeah. What did he do? He was by himself. He was insanity. He was in Imperial, just by.
Yeah.
And why the hell? They had him show up a couple months ago, at least 2 or 3, when he showed up when Killian carried, what's his nuts? Drake Maverick to the trainer's room.
Maverick,
and there was their little moment backstage. He used to be a monster. He's a monster that still has a job.
Yeah.
He has a full sweater, but he still got a job there.
Yeah. Yeah. And
How does it feel to be on the unemployment line 3 months from now?
at least it's money, right?
Aw.
So that brings us to Ciampa and Thatcher versus LDF. Obviously, probably the match of the night, as always.
That sounds
yeah.
scary good.
Yeah, it was good. Back and forth, usual stuff. Always a great match.
Phenomenal. Like the talent in that ring.
Oh yeah.
You could put Ciampa against even a really big guy. You'll believe it.
Letting them wrestle.
Do it.
Don't need a storyline. Just wrestle.
Yeah, that's pretty much the tag team division.
Yeah.
And the cruiserweight and light heavyweight division. Like for the whole Attitude Era. Just ready. The hardcore title. What? Half the titles on the thing were just go.
Yeah.
What? No one cares, just go. And no one even noticed that there wasn't a story. It was just people going out there. Yeah. Putting on hell of a matches.
I mean, you see William Regal won the European Championship. There's no story, just hey, he won the championship because good match.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was the power of the punch.
That's right.
It was a little bronzed, but damn it, it was a hell of a punch.
Saray versus Jesse, kind of short, very short.
I'm not really into. I don't know. The last I saw, I'm not really feeling the Saray thing.
No, I am not either.
Like they should be pushing Zaya right now. She's way better. I mean, better wrestling, better look, better like. I mean, everything that goes with wrestling, reactions, like character. Like, I know Saray was like the biggest thing since sliced bread at the time, but we're talking about people coming from the land of from China and everywhere. And all that, like China, like the whole Asia. Let's just go with Asia.
Asian Pacific.
Yeah, Asia, like Zaya and Io are a mile ahead of Saraya. Oh, yeah. No matter how much they push her, like they need to get her where she's like used to actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wrestling in the States. Because again, Japan, Mexico, everywhere, England, all the places you can wrestle. WWE, they're all like hell, even NXT is different than WWE's main roster. Like everything is different, and I think they're pushing her too soon because like it's just I don't know. The stuff I saw, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she can't wrestle. Like she can wrestle.
Agreed.
I just don't think she's like there yet. Like Zoe Stark is way better at that than she's miles ahead of where Saray is right now. That's nothing. Again, Saray is one of like the best female wrestlers on the planet. Like I'm not going to deny that you watch her stuff from over there. You're like,
oh yeah,
damn. Like, but I'm just not feeling what they're doing there. Like,
yeah.
Again, you can call me a hater. You can call me all kinds of things. I am. I just wish that they would put more, give her a couple more. I mean, granted, how else are you going to build it unless you stick her in front of a crowd? Like, I fully get that. That's the best way to do it. But maybe wait until because Florida's wide open. Wait till they get back to Full Sail. So she's in front of people, so you can actually fully build it. Because once people are back,
definitely
all bets are off.
Starting July 16th. Yeah, buddy. Hit Row versus Neeson Davari. Your typical match to build Hit Row. Not completely.
Who the hell's in Hit Row?
I thought they could had somebody for Hit Row to face that was different. That
who's Hit Row?
Adonis and
Adrian Adonis.
Yeah, and
really?
What's his name? Friggin'.
So what you're saying is no one cares about this.
Yeah, like they could have really. I think they're rushing it, or they're just sloppily putting crap together.
That's what you're saying is no one cares.
Yeah, basically.
Like Adrian Adonis. Adrian Adonis, like he's still there. How the hell didn't he get fired?
Yeah, I know, right?
How the hell did Samoa Joe get fired and that worthless pile of dogs got kept it? What the?
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting to do this? Over a week.
Then that brings us to Reed and Johnny pay-per-view. Awesome match. I mean, what wasn't in that match that didn't keep you on your edge of the seat? When you thought he was almost there, Gargano would figure something out. Theory would get involved, and it'd be Bronson Reed at it again, like a good back and forth. Your good typical match. Glad Reed got it. Don't know where Gargano is going to go with it.
I hope they do. Really, for me personally, I hope they dump it, and let's say Theory gets a shot, and then Gargano chefs him,
Yeah.
And those two can finally do their thing. They can go their separate ways.
Yeah.
The main roster do it like Theory can stay down, Gargano can go up, or Theory can go back up, and Gargano can stay down and keep working with the young talent and like do something like that.
I honestly think Gargano's going to stay. I think him.
Yeah, he's been there for so long.
Ciampa and Cole, they're not going anywhere.
There's guys that aren't going anywhere. They can get rid of Adam Cole. I've never liked Adam Cole. Ever. Yeah. He sucks, baby. Yeah. No offense, Bobby Fischer's mustache had more charisma than Adam Cole.
Okay, that's a good point.
Wrestling wise, Cole has them all beat except for Kyle.
He's working on it.
If we're talking about
he's working on it.
Charisma.
Which I'm kind of glad they're going away from the whole dubbed Orange Cassidy look. I'm glad they made the change.
Again, I was in a tent.
I mean, he's not showing up in the same crap all the time like Orange Cassidy does.
I was in a tent drinking Miller Lite. Well, I wasn't in the tent while I was drinking Miller Lite. Actually, I was some of the time, but hopefully they changed it. And I tried to go back, and like nothing's worked so far. Like Peacock said, no backlash. Like it never happened. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Nothing wanted to watch. Like Hulu, everything hates me. I came back, and nothing of anything wanted to work except for your posts on the socials, which were getting like 187 like reactions and stuff. Like
love it.
So like, while I had zero phone signal, appreciate you being on top of that.
No worries, buddy.
Because I was catching up to it all. Like when we were in town, I was going, I must see this. 187. Damn. Don't do that, by the way, in the middle of a food line. Damn. Remember, hell's that guy's from? Damn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only thing that cared last week, SmackDown. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman, freaking genius. They had the Parade of Champions.
The Polaris.
The whole promo. If you haven't watched it, just YouTube that. Just seriously, like Heyman just like blew everyone up. You are not champions. You're all title holders. Reigns is the champion. Everything. I mean, even at throughout the night with the different things with Reigns, everything's good. And then when Paul Heyman was praising Reigns,
the
great promo, if you didn't see the meme with Jafar and Iago, that was one of my.
You shared it on your personal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I shared it on both, I believe.
Did you? I know I saw
that
it on your
one was
personal.
so good, I had to share it on both.
Now I'm looking over at my notes from Raw. I have Raw last week, and I wrote Bobby with Lashley versus Drew. He won with MVP. Well, Bobby was with Lashley.
Yeah.
Lashley was there in Bobby's corner. Sorry, my brain's
It's all right.
over. There's like a year's worth of stuff that I missed, and nothing will let me catch up because Peacock sucks.
Let's see what else.
No offense, Peacock.
SmackDown 6-man woman tag match. Who cares?
Yeah, carry on. Carry on, Cross. Carry on.
King Corbin came out. Him and he was running his suck. Boogs, freaking Boogs whipped out the guitar and played Shinsuke's theme, and that was freaking awesome. It was awesome. Like that one, you have to go.
I wouldn't either.
The two things for SmackDown you have to watch is the Shinsuke and Corbin, and anything that had to do with Roman Reigns. That was.
I want to see. I want to see Nina play his song live again.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like she can. There's a song about that woman on the guitar. I've seen it live.
But dude, you gotta YouTube it, man. Boogs, for a wrestler and a guitar player. Sorry, Elias, I hate to tell you, you're cool and all, but Boogs, oh my god, like that guy can really shred, like literally.
Elias rocks. Like, see, he wears the. See if one for the jean. Like he just. Sorry, Jericho looked better with his stupid scarves and all that, and a light bright jacket than you do, Elias. Well, you just look like me, a homeless guy.
And then we had the Reigns and Paul Heyman praising him, yada, yada, yada. Cesaro comes out again, wants to go another round with Reigns. Seth comes out, beats the crap out of him. The way they're playing this storyline, like Seth's got like some kind of mental issue, like right now. I mean, given the fact that, again, the choice of jackets and pants but
hey, he's just trying to be as big of a dick as he can, and we're all going like,
you're not a dick.
Like you're not being a dick. What It's not your character. What we see
Yeah.
you wearing that, you could be the nicest guy. You could be being like Seth freaking Rollins, burn it down. We'd want to punch you in the face right now.
Yeah.
Like what has nothing to do with character. Like I want to douse you in some certain
Yes.
liquids, and
Yeah. And Rollins is doing an awesome job of it. But I really, really do. And I really hope eventually he comes around, I guess.
I think that the way they're doing it, I think it has to. Like,
yeah.
it's run its course from what everyone says.
We've got Rollins and Reigns would be a good
I think
match.
it'll come around for Mania time.
Yeah.
I think Lesnar will come back for Bobby at some point just because they talked about it so long. It has to happen. Never mind the rumors we saw. It's just like, how many years we talked about it. But Rollins and Reigns.
Yeah.
Like
crazy theory. Okay.
Is this an Austin theory?
No.
This is a random theory?
Random theory. Random.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Reigns, Rollins, WrestleMania.
That'd be great.
Okay.
They'd tear it down.
Oh, yeah. It'd be great entrance.
They would.
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Yeah. Again, theory. What if Cesaro wins money? What if Cesaro wins Money in the Bank? Because
it comes down and snatches that shit at Mania.
Just like Rollins did to Roman.
Yeah, Roman finally wins. Seth finally beats Roman. He's finally undone. And then Cesaro comes down and just snatches him. And there's
Seth goes nuts again.
Boom.
And then you move on to the program.
That's some good. Write that down.
Yeah.
Crazy. Write that down.
Prop that right now.
Shut up. Write that down. That's some good shit right there.
That's right.
Remind me what page here. I'll just scribble enough.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Rollins beats Reigns at Mania and Cesaro cashes in.
Yep.
Hold on.
Make sure you write down today's date. 25th.
Roman.
2021.
Mania. And Cesaro cashes in on him.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Exactly.
5/25/21.
At 7:35 p.m. According to my laptop.
According to mine too. At least when I looked up, there we go. You did it. Now, if you're right,
so then we got
if he's right, everyone has to buy a t-shirt. Everyone. All 187 interactions, you're all buying a t-shirt. Why? Because he was right. I don't care. If he's making it 11 months in advance, I'm pretty sure we earned that.
Yeah.
At least he did.
So then we got Jimmy trying to convince Jay to tag team it up. We get Street Profits and Usos this week. Well, if we do, I don't know how that's going to
be. Still early, but I think they need them.
Yeah.
Regardless of what everyone says, they need the Usos.
Yeah.
Usos and the Profits, like that's it. Like no offense to everyone else in the division.
Yeah.
Usos and Profits, like they can go back and forth all year and no one would notice.
Yeah. And you wouldn't even need a championship involved.
Yeah. They could just go. Like those guys can go.
Yeah.
No
Again,
Ziggler and Rude.
I'm thinking SummerSlam. It's gonna be Mysterio's, Profits, Usos.
Oh, it's SmackDown. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Ziggler,
four-way.
Ziggler and Rude, fatal four-way SummerSlam. They're gonna build it.
It's gonna be it's SmackDown. Yeah. It's gonna be a four-way. That's all they have. Yeah. Just like the women's tag division, all they have is just sadly because there's so much talent.
That brings me to my third favorite part of the night. Great Intercontinental Championship match.
I just love all yours. Just
a lot of back and forth, and one black mass to end it all.
Yeah, I saw he was back. So, damn it, it never gets any easier.
But they are keeping consistency. Aleister Black's one eye is a different color.
I did.
They are keeping consistency.
They haven't changed. They haven't changed any of that. Yeah. He still gets to keep doing it like we talked about.
The father vignettes.
Yeah. Let him kick someone's head off and keep doing his stuff. Like
it gives the heat to Apollo. Yeah, so I'm guessing Black. He's still
hopefully they drag it out till SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think
he comes back and gets his moment.
I think they keep Aleister Black in between. In between. Not a heel, not a face, just a character.
And by the way, people, me and him didn't talk about this before. We both said in between. Hopefully they keep him there. That's where he needs to be.
Just in the gray area. That's all you need.
Look at some of the best superstars, like gray area, like Stone Cold, for example.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a heel. Everyone loved it, but he was just
the
guess what? And then he acted like a bad guy, and everyone hated it. And he's even said, if you watch the WWE, like the Stone Cold whole thing on that, the Beyond the like when they did all those documentaries back in the day when they gave a damn, like, you know what? That's his one regret. Like, I should have shook his hand, drank the beer, stoned the hell out of him, and walked out of the building. Why? Because no one would have hated you and no one believed you as it. Keep Alistair there. Just like Kevin Owens, keep him in between.
Yeah.
He's over there. He can go. Like, Alistair's one of those special guys.
Yeah.
If you don't think he's special because you never saw him in NXT, go watch his last match on TakeOver with Gargano. I absolve you of your sins. Bow! That was after he kicked him in the head once. And anyone that can drop those kind of kicks without killing somebody, that guy is talented.
Yeah.
Watch the whole entire Gargano Black thing. Like, if you don't get it now because you're just watching, and he's really been wasted on the main roster, watch everything between him and Gargano.
Yeah.
Like, holy balls.
I could see Black working with Cesaro.
Was that a hell of a story though, him and Gargano?
Oh yeah. Dude, one of the greatest.
Like, boo! He lands on his chest, I absolve you of all your sin. Nah! Just like, but the story they put behind that was one of the best stories in NXT history.
Yeah.
To me, there's been a lot of stories. That one though, with everything that went that way, like that was I just wish it lasted longer because, well, we saw what they did with Alistair once that was done on the main roster, and thanks, Vince. But hopefully we keep not we rarely see him. He doesn't need to be there all the time. Hopefully we rarely see him. He pops in, like we said weeks ago, kicks someone's head off.
Hey, but on a good note for Alistair Black, Selena got rehired.
Heyo. She's gonna be on SmackDown.
At least they made a smart decision.
I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with her, but
well, I know she's down at the PC. I don't know if she's training, if she's coaching, if
there's
she's
so much. Hopefully, she's not coaching. There was so much shit though. No offense to Vince though, getting on her for her own Twitch account and so. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Like, what? Quit being an asshole. What? You own their life. Like, let them have a Twitch account. You pussy. Yeah. Why let some people have one and then get on other people?
Yeah.
Like, be consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will. So
that brings us back around to Raw this week. Starts out the same way. Bobby Lashley, women, and MVP.
It never
blah,
ends.
blah, blah.
It's been that way for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Bobby still can't talk. MVP is the only reason he's got the title.
Yeah.
Unlike Brock and Heyman, or Roman and Heyman, those guys can talk if they have to. Roman proves it all the time. Brock, you just don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, but damn it, when he talks, he can. Bobby can.
Yeah. And then we get Drew and Kofi, which end up nothing happening. Kind of obvious.
I hate them if they're going to really. I hate them wasting Kofi like that if they're going to. Like, for the love of God, like, he held out what he had Mania. He had the Mania 2 Mania. He had you guys gave him garbage stories with Randy. Like, that was, and then what? Brock beat you in 8 seconds? Like 8.
Yeah.
Congratulations, here's your moment. Bye. And then to top it off and make it worse, they immediately ship Brock over to Raw.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you don't get a rematch. You don't get anything when he's just gone. Now you're going to be a tag champion and you're going to be throwing pancakes at people the rest of your life. Bye. Who cares how long you've been here, how loyal you've been, how talented you are, how good you are in the ring and on the mic. Who gives a
So then it brings us to Ripley and Nikki Cross. Ripley loses. We all know where that goes. Then we move into Charlotte versus Flair. Flair wins against Asuka.
Hold on. Charlotte versus Flair?
Sorry. Flair versus Asuka. Sorry. I'm trying to. Raw just sucks so much. I'm just trying to get through
Let me have my moment. Damn it. Just let me have my moment. I'll kill you. I'll kill you with my Marine Corps grade pen. G207. I'll cut you.
I got Pilot.
Yeah, Pilot G207.
I don't know what mine is.
See? Right there.
No, mine's a Papermate. Sorry.
Loser. Wrong pen. You need what? Who the hell is in the ring? What? Don't like this. Now I know
So,
I'm getting you for your birthday. A pack of pens.
Rolling into Shelton Benjamin versus Cedric Alexander, the worst decision ever to break up the Hurt Business again. Just they should have never. Just
They put them together for what? 6 months.
Kept them as a tag team, and guess what? We have another tag team for the tag team division that's dismal anyway. At least
we can believe that actually has a lot of talent between the two of them. Like we got rid of how many people?
Oh my God.
Breathe. It's okay. I don't need you having another episode. I'm never going to have an episode because the world's not lucky enough. The world's not lucky enough to get rid of me. We don't need Justin having an episode. Me, I can have a million episodes. I'll just keep going. I'm up to almost 150 already. What? I just keep 160 actually. What? Come at me, bro. I don't care. Like that was a dumb decision to break them up.
Yep.
It was dumb to break them up a second time. Now that they're against each other, because no offense to Cedric, there's just something about the tone of his voice when he tries to cut a promo that makes me want to just headbutt myself. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that, but like, please.
Well, if you headbutt yourself on the mirror, wouldn't that be headbutting yourself?
Technically, but it's 7 years of bad luck.
Oh, yeah, true.
I already have enough of that. I don't need to help myself there, thanks.
So then that brings us to Riddle versus Xavier, and Riddle using the RKO. Saw Randy's post today. Don't mess with his but it's okay. Because Riddle can do it and make it funny. But again, where do we go with Riddle? Are we going to get the semi-serious and the funny moments, or is it? Are they both going to be heel, or are they just going to keep doing what they're? I honestly, with Riddle last week going out with Randy behind him, like singing a song, like posing and being stupid. I mean, that makes for a good story.
I think they should I really do think they should just keep Randy, keep Riddle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do with them. You don't have to worry about who they work with. Yeah. But it takes half the work out of the question.
Yeah.
They don't have why, because if they're baby faces, Randy is still Randy. If they're heels, Riddle is still Riddle.
Yeah.
And they could technically work with anybody. But they're gonna screw it because that's all they know how to do.
And speaking of screwy, I don't totally get this. AJ Styles versus Riker. Why are we doing two heel tag teams going at it? Like, what are they trying to do? Because are they trying to make Styles and Omos look strong, or Riker and Elias look strong? It just makes no sense because Riker won, obviously, assist from Elias, but then we have Omos run down and obviously use his gigantism to his advantage.
Gigantism.
What are they doing?
I don't get that.
Made no sense.
I haven't gotten it for a while between that. Why?
I don't
why don't we just go with less is more like we did in the Attitude Era? Just let them all go out there and beat the hell out of each other. Because they keep trying to just put all the stuff. Sometimes the stuff that Vince Russo didn't stick his fingers in, like the tag titles, because there wasn't gimmicks everywhere. Sometimes that was the best stuff you had going. It didn't need a story. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
I don't get it.
Go. I don't. I hate it.
Riker and Elias have been jobbing for years.
I hate it.
Are they trying to give some kind of credit? I don't know. That was just a complete hot mess. I went and took a bathroom break during that. So yeah.
I legit hate it.
Yeah.
But see, now that we're getting on the guy that didn't get to watch it, because nothing works since I've been home. I've been cleaning up vomit, poop, plant. It's just everything sucked.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was a damn shame Riker got jobbed out to be just Elias's lackey.
Yeah.
And if they put all the
the Forgotten Sons until they got
I did
in their mouth.
Yeah, I did like the heaven forbid you tell how you actually feel. And then it's just Elias, you put the time to give him an album. He actually put him out there for
two albums.
They put him out there to actually do performances and stuff, and now he's just out there jobbing
again.
If he's going to be out there, you put that, it's not cheap to record.
If they had a championship for Elias, he'd be five-time jobbing champion. Yeah.
I'm not doing a spinneroni. Eat it. just because I can't move the camera that low. But what was the point? Like of doing all that, like Cena's album, and look what he did. Elias's album, no one even knew it happened, and he's been a jobber the whole time. Like, what's the point? Put all that money into him. Why have him just get mauled? But we put out 2 albums for you, so you're going to lose to everyone. Like, thanks.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's dumb. I think a lot of stuff that they do is dumb. I never liked Riker though, so him getting getting just mauled is okay. I just looked at him like, but I know the way I look. Who am I to judge him? But it's just his in-ring stuff. Like it's
it doesn't. I'm not. Yeah. Wasn't Riker the one out of the 3 of the Unforgotten Sons that didn't wrestle a lot? Anyways, it was the other 2, right?
Yeah,
that wrestled more.
Yeah.
Or what? I'm pretty sure.
The most part. I mean, I remember seeing Mert Blake.
Yeah.
On the outside more than I remember him, but I only saw them 2 or 3 times. Like I only remember 2 or 3 times. Like they got there, they did their big thing. Someone opened their mouth, and well, suddenly you're Elias's bitch.
So brings us to Sheamus and Carrillo. Quick match. They can do a lot with Carrillo. I think it was just kind of like just a time waster.
Yeah.
Still make Sheamus look strong.
It's just a shame.
Yeah, it really is.
You hearing that too?
What?
Yeah. Where it sounds like I'm like damn. Anyway, carry on. But
now we got.
It's a damn shame too, because.
Yeah. But then we got Ricochet coming out making the save, so it still builds the program.
I am happy that Carrillo, like when he's having that hell of a match, there wasn't anything severe, and he's back having matches.
Yeah, that was
those two were having great matches. I mean, here's a good one. If Sheamus just actually did his damn job and didn't come flopping down like 8 years late. Sorry, I watched it enough times. All he had to do is let go. Like he's been wrestling long enough.
Yeah.
You knew when he touched you. Like the timing. Like, but I'm glad he didn't get hurt. Hopefully they lead it to. I'd hate to see like Carrillo get all that time there. Where they keep building him up, just to get buried again. I mean, like, what the hell is the point of keeping him then? How do you get rid of all the people that you're just burying, doing nothing? Just keep a roster of like all the talent you have that you're using.
Yeah.
Then have your people in NXT. Obviously, have more people than you're having on TV to keep building them. But I keep signing more people. They're just not gonna. Like, how many of them actually do anything? Like, oh, look, the 2 guys from India are with Jinder. Yay, because they've done nothing until then.
Yeah.
And they're going to do nothing now. Like, don't sign them just because of where they're from. And try to be like, hey, look, we got these guys. Like, how about you actually just have a roster of talented people and let everyone go everywhere? Instead of just holding a deathlock on people like some kind of dick.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't help you at all. It actually costs you a lot more money to just hold on to them just because 90% of the people you hold on to really aren't worth what you're paying them just so they can't go anywhere else.
Yeah. So then brings to another women's tag team championship match. Who cares? But, and I hope it happens because they announced it. Baszler versus Reginald, and I hope Baszler chokes the crap out of Reginald. That'd be nice.
You're being way nicer than me. I hope. Never mind. Okay. I hope she just
mollywops, destroys.
Slobber knocker in JR's voice doesn't even fit in. I hope his head gets legitimately kicked off of it. I hope there's like a severe malfunction.
Yeah.
Where his head gets kicked off of his shoulders and everyone's just going.
And
there's all the Fox and them going.
My question is, why would they make that the main event? Oh, that's right. We didn't have anything with Bobby Lashley coming out, not trying to talk, and MVP talking himself up, and something stupid happening. So at least
I couldn't Shannon just kick his head off, like clear.
Yeah.
Doink. Oh no, she hit him perfectly, where his actual skull removed from his body. Like shucks. I hate him. I don't care. He could actually get his head removed. I wouldn't change the channel. They're like, my dude, about time. And I just keep watching. He hurts my head. He has hurt my head since Carmella came back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cleavage. Can we get rid of him? Right, because he's a dumpster fire. He's nothing. He's garbage. He's a
agreed.
waste of space. He makes me want to do real bad things to you. Bow, now, bow, bow, bow. Thank you, True Blood. I hate that guy. I really hate that guy.
We covered a lot of seriously.
We haven't even had an hour yet. Just rushing through
Really?
it.
Wow.
According to my, it's me though. I'm pretty sure we're just under an hour right now, though. Only by like 2 or 3 minutes, if that. But God, just get rid of Reginald.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make stupid stories when they don't need them. Just let them wrestle. Like great matches tell stories without having to have stories. Like look at Flair and everyone in the end, from Dusty to everyone. I mean, there might be the hard times. Like there's all that, but otherwise they just wrestled. Like it wasn't a story driven then. Let's go out there in the territory, wrestle 3 or 4 times a day, so you beat the hell out of each other, and no one cares. No one cares. Especially Reginald.
Yeah.
Let's put Reginald in like the Hurt Locker. Not the Hurt Lock, the Hurt Locker, and blow him up. Because that guy.
For reals.
Damn, I might actually make NXT. How about that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Haven't done that in a minute, but sorry, I got distracted. I haven't been in here because it smells like a corpse.
So trivia tomorrow night for you?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I got. Granted, I still have nothing, so we can still have our normal night
So
off.
I'm thinking, well, if you wanted to do something tomorrow, Thursday, I got something going on. So maybe we just swap the days this week.
If it works for you.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing except tell Daisy to.
Oh, there you go.
Really loud because she likes
Yeah.
to dig and vomit. Like I got done cleaning all the carpets in the house, and I came out as I was done vacuuming the bedroom. A big old like 6-foot circle, vomit. I'm like, thank you, Daisy. Just go
Nice.
away. Just go outside. Go very far away from me. Like, yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I'm still trying to figure out how I wrote Bobby with Lashley. Hey, that's how it's fun. Raw is Bobby with Lashley. Not even with MVP, just with Lashley. Well, it sucks. We're here.
I'm Justin, and this is Wrestling with Ski.
Damn, you have a lantern.
And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye.